Welcome to Ciscaso. In this video, we will see how to schedule a test. First thing, log in as an institute account, institute admin account. Then enter your username and password, click login. Navigate to schedule test in the side navigation panel. Then in that you will see the list of scheduled tests here. So click on new schedule by clicking new button in the top right. Choose the batch year that you would like to schedule. Let's say in this case 2011. We will choose the which entity and which department we would like to schedule. So it's like no schedule. Oops. Okay, 2022. Then if you want to schedule only specific student, we can choose a student from this list, or we can go ahead further. There are two modes, either it's an offline mode or online mode, but we are supporting, okay, we'll choose online test for now. Now we will have the list of category that we would like to schedule the test. So these test types are based on the templates which we have. In this case, I'll be gonna choose company specific test. Then I'll choose the company's test in the category. Then we will see the list of company tests which we have right now. Assuming that I'll pick a Capgemini test one. So now, sometimes you might wanted to schedule a test. Maybe we wanted to reschedule the test in the same name so that the students can practice better. So for now, I'll keep it the same. So whatever the test template name, the same thing we can keep it here. So there is no change and there is no time duration change here in that template. So whenever we are choosing a test, let's say even if I'm choosing Adarna Health Aptitude 3, so whatever the template suggested time durations and the name will pre-filled here. But even there is a flexibility at the time of scheduling, we can able to adjust the names and then we can give it to the student for the practice purpose or for any other purpose which we have. Yeah, so for now I'll go back to same Capgemini. Where is Cap? Yes, of course. Yeah, we'll come back to Capgemini. Yes, it's by default pre-filled, so good to go. The time durations. Maybe I would like to keep it this as a because the students are well versed in this topic, or they have already practiced so many tests. So I would like to keep it as only 60 minutes so that we can able to test how good they are in, or how in the time constraints we can do the work it out. So for a correct answers, I'll keep it as 1. For a wrong answer, I'll keep it as no negative mark. For an answer, there is no negative marks. Now, after submitting the result, there are 4 different scenarios we have. One scenario is where once the test is submitted, we can students can immediately see the test result. Another case where once the students is submitted, from the day of submission, how many days we wanted to delay and show the results. For example, let's say this will to avoid especially when a student sitting in the lab and then they are taking a test, and immediately if first students get submitted, that result or analysis page will be visible, so that the other persons will get copied or some sort of thing. So this will help us to avoid in a large basis. So this will be more helpful to avoid the result showing in in a closer circle. Or the other, of course, other approach will be the final exams or some sort of things. We wanted to publish the result on the given day, so that also possible here. So we can give the we can show the result on the given date. Another thing, we don't want to publish the result. So where this will be helpful when we are doing a hiring test or some sort of test which we don't want to display the results to the student, and at that case we can utilize this. The same thing goes to analysis. So the result means the overall how much score he got in either in the section wise breakup, in each section how many questions are correct, how many questions are wrong, and the overall score. So that is about result. That is the analysis, which is the detailed analysis for each questions, how much time he has spent, like in section wise breakup, and each section how many questions he has attended, etc. All the things will come into display analysis. So the same control we have here also. Sometimes we might wanted to show only the result. We don't want to reveal which questions correct, which questions wrong. So that time we can able to block this analysis. Now, again, in the schedule type, there are two types of schedule. One is anytime, another one is scheduled test. So, scheduled test in the, let's say, whenever we say scheduled test, there will be a range of time durations. In the given time durations, we would like to schedule the test. Why we need such a scenarios? For example, let's say if they are doing a final year exams, or they are doing a third year or final year, so we can given a specific period, maybe let's say 6 months time, we can schedule a test so that students can practice in this duration. So it can be sometimes even it can be specific hours time also, that is possible. For example, let's say from morning 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, so that the student can take the test only within the given time period. So this will be helpful. Even we can give a weekly specific. So it's basically, there is a one start date and one end date to cover up the scenario. What is here picture interval? Let's say this will be the camera features. Whenever we allow webcam, so the picture will be taken. So for a sample, the pictures will be taken from the cameras, and in the frequency of interval will be 1 minute. By default, it will be 1 minute. You can expand that 1 minute. So this will be again the depends on the plan that you have subscribed, or that depends on the plan that you have opted. These features will be available to you. So allow copy paste. This will be more helpful when we are conducting a assessment test, or especially for a coding test or writing ability test. Why we need this? Because sometimes people will directly copy paste the answers from the other portals, or they can continue. So in these options, by default it will always disable, but some places we are recommended to do at least explore and then have it ready, or get it, let them practice their own way, so that they can able to practice more with that, or play with those type of places. We can allow them to give a copy paste. Now, one important features when it comes to the assessment platform, people will often navigate to other portal, and then they'll just come back, and then they just start answering the questions. So this will allow by default we will recommend to give 20 to 30 times. If you are trying to specify the navigation limit, we will give the maximum navigation limit could be 20 times. Why that 20 times? It's very simple. For example, if there are any difficulties that they are facing in the internet, or they are facing any other sort of technical issues, those time, even if they are navigating to the other window, that is okay, but they'll always keep a warning whenever they come back into the test platform. So but the given, if you are specifying 0, what does that mean? By we are not calculating any navigation limit, so it will be unlimited. They can navigate any point in time. But when we specify the given number of times, after the given number of times, it will auto submit. So this feature will be more helpful to avoid going out to the, let's say if you are having 60 questions, the worst case they have to go 60 times if they wanted to get the answer from Google or somewhere else. So maybe if we give the limit to 20 or 25, that is a bare minimum limit we can give, so that to avoid the technical glitches, don't want to auto submit. But whenever they get a warning, so they'll be more careful when they navigate out. So what message we wanted to show, that message we can keep it here. So this will be more helpful, because sometimes we might wanted to give a customized warning if it is a very important exams. But sometimes if it is a practice test, let them alone, and they can go and explore and then get it, have it ready. So either way, the flexibility is here. We can able to control all the type of warnings what we wanted to show to the student. So this we can control here. So by default, this will be like do not navigate outside test windows. This will be displayed. But if you wish to change the sentence, of course you can. One important features that we have right now in Proctor code, very much important, because let's say it's internet world, so people sit anywhere in the place, and then they can start exam. What if it is a closed test? For example, even the test schedule from 9 to 11 o'clock, but only the people who sitting in the classroom or sitting in the lab, they can able to take a test. So in this case, the person who's scheduling the test, they will have, you can provide the Proctor code. So in this particular code, even though the test is available to take, but they cannot proceed further. In order to proceed further, it will ask us to ask the candidate to enter the credentials. So now whatever the code, now either invigilator can distribute this the code, and then they can student enter, and then they can start the test. Of course, one very very important features to help the students much more comfortable, or wishing them or some sort of things, so we can give it as instructions. And the doesn't mean that it necessarily to be instructions. It can be the starting instructions, It can be a greetings, it can be notes, it can be something they wanted to remember before even starting the exam. Some keynotes, like what they can do, what they cannot do, or if there are any customized instruction that is only for the specific test. Let's say they should attend the complete test, or we wanted to give some sort of directions how to attempt the test, whether they should skip the question, not to skip the questions, to improvise the students' ability to effectively utilize the complete test platforms. So this will be one important features where we can utilize. So this will be shown at the time of starting the test. Another one is ending instructions. Once the test is result is submitted or the test is end, this instructions will be displayed. So this instructions we can give some links where they can navigate, where they can practice to the next test, etc., etc. So all these things we can give it here. After the taking test, if you wish to redirect to some other page for some other article, some other place, then we can give this redirect URL and we can schedule it. Yeah. So I think by default I'll keep the remaining things schedule. I'll give the schedule for today from I'll keep it as 12. I'll keep it as afternoon exactly, and then I'll click OK. Then I need today only, so I'll keep it today. I'll keep it until 6 p.m. in the evening. Maybe I'll keep it as 9 o'clock so that we can test for some students. So you can just scroll it up and then click OK. Yeah, so the settings pretty much simple. So we are choosing the batch year. So let's say this, in this case, 2022 batch. Then we are choosing test mode online. We are choosing company specific so that the list of company test papers will be available in this dropdown. Then we are entering the test name. Of course, the durations in minutes. This can be customizable. Depends on the students or the group. We can decide how much duration that we wish to give. By default, whatever the templates duration which is available, it will be filled here. Still, you have flexibility to change the scoring schema for on correct or wrong or unanswered one. Of course, we will have a control over whether do we need to display the result or not. Yes, for now I'll keep it both visible. This is also okay, but for now I don't want the webcam allow, so I'll also disable the copy paste navigation limit. Also, I block it or I'll open it so that they can practice. So proctor code also I'm not asking right now. So even if you want to give, so whenever we give, this input will be asked. Yeah, click submit. So company specific text, that's it. So we will just click submit. It will take few seconds to submit the schedule. We'll wait for the schedule appear on the screen. Yes. So now we can easily see here the name of the test will be Capgemini. The duration will be 1 hour. We have given 60 minutes, so it will be converted to 1 hour table format. This is the time durations we have given from today 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we can also see here what are the options are enabled. So one is we haven't given any proctor. This is a timed test, so they can able to take only the given period. Of course, copy paste is disabled. Recommended. So we haven't set any navigation limit, so we haven't. So of course we have only one department for this entity or the client. So that's it. So if we want to review it, then of course we can click on view. So we can easily see the detailed information which is available here. So of course the topic details company, the name of the techno test. Thank you.